Welcome to the Bates Motel podcast from hellisfull.net.
Come in and stay a while. Enjoy our hospitality. Your host would love for you to take a shower, sleep a while, and don't worry about getting anything on the carpet, because we'll clean that up later. And now, your host for the evening...
Let's get this party started. I'm Omega Maverick, the horror heart, and this is...
Lady Lecter.
And we're going to talk about the new episode of Bates Motel. So, coming in, it was Norman's book. I have to say, I kind of want it.
Shocking.
Yes. I've always been a normal guy.
Mm-hmm. I liked how they did the intro, the little, like, with the flashlight going on and off. I thought that was interesting. And, of course, the concentration on the chick in the shower.
Oh, yeah. That was good. The shower scene. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't you want to take a shower there?
Actually, I always really wanted the shower curtain that they have that actually has the, that's actually made to have the shadow of, the psycho shadow.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Then there's the bloody one and all those, too.
Oh, yeah.
Even saw a pillow that was made to look like a blood splatter coming from your head.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Now, going forward, of course, Popular Girl is still all about Norman.
Yeah, because that always happens.
Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Popular Girl. Oh, you're the new guy?
Well, actually, you actually missed when the sun shows up.
True.
The sun shows up before that.
True. What were your thoughts on that?
Weirdly enough, I heard Carry On My Wayward Son in my head for no apparent reason. And this will not end well.
Or
those honestly, yeah, those were honestly my only two thoughts. I was just going with chronology.
Yeah, we didn't do that very well last episode either.
True story. But yeah, Norman. Yeah, of course, Popular Girl goes for the weird kid, which honestly I would have been all over him. He would have been totally my type.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Awkward. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Awkward geeky guy. Yeah, that's your type.
Yeah, for the awkward geeky girl that I was and am.
Yeah, which still doesn't explain me, but does explain your other individual. Anyway.
Anywho.
Going forward.
The drunk / not drunk, but severely burnt driver.
Don't smoke and drive. That's all that went through my head.
Aww.
Daddy, why were you smoking again?
Actually, you know what I thought of is that, in one of the scenes from, the movie of Beetlejuice, when they're in the waiting room and the ashy thing with cigarette, yeah, I'm trying to cut down myself. You know the one I mean.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure most people who'd be listening
yeah.
to this do.
And I did love the brothers' response. Great place to pick your mom.
Well, that's actually the title of the episode. That was the episode line.
Oh, well, there you go.
Nice town you picked, Norma. Yeah. And then there was was Emma. Ah, how cute she is.
Now you're still, well, I was going more chronology. Really, you didn't get rid of the dead dude's car?
Probably didn't even think about it.
Murder 101.
Yeah, it's her first one. Well, probably not, but the other one was her husband, so.
Yeah. But actually, my first thought was at least she wasn't caught driving it like Bobby Busale.
Yeah. We can get to that when they mention them later.
Yeah, true story. Anywho, right, Emma, adorable.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I looked at... They have her blog online. They actually updated it right after the episode with, like, 2 blog posts.
Oh, sweet.
And that was supposed to be her first kiss. I mean, I'm jumping ahead, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I bet.
But it actually, if you look at it, some of the stuff she says in the episode was actually there beforehand.
Cool.
One of the
Oh, yeah, and
one of the more interesting things it says on there is that she's reading Choke.
good book.
Yeah, that means she's kind of a naughty girl, most likely.
It is an awesome book. The popular girl's douche-hat boyfriend, big fucking surprise.
They haven't even said he's her boyfriend, really. He's just could be a guy who that's masturbating to her and thinks he is.
It's kind of implied.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Okay.
It is implied, I agree. However.
Alright. Alright, then it was the brother at the strip club with the crying dude. I will drown my sorrows in boobs.
Yes. Boobs make everything better. Titties and beer, titties and beer, titties and beer.
At the nudie bar.
Now I'm just making Al Bundy.
Exactly. That's what I intended.
Oh, I know. I figured.
And yeah, as soon as the guy came out with the roll of hundreds, it's like, well, where'd you get that kind of cash? It's like, oh, let's do crime.
Crack?
Yeah, oh God, let's not go there.
No, we're not going to go there live on the air. Anyway.
And I feel so goddamn bad for Norman's brother.
Yes and no, he is also kind of a douche.
Yeah, he is, but especially from the conversation that he was having with Norma, I can kind of see how he'd end up a douche.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to ignore you for my precious new son, who I have a very, very weird relationship with.
Well, it also sounds like that by the time... It doesn't really sound like that to me, at least at the point that they're talking about. Because what it sounds like to me is that she left his father and he resented her for it. And he took it out, and so pretty much she said, okay, fuck you, I have another son.
Yeah. I mean, obviously there are both sides of the story, but I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like she wants to be a mother to him too, but just neither of them can come to a truce.
Yeah, and of course, Norman's father was an insurance salesman, so of course he had an amazing policy on himself. That's perfect.
Yeah. The whole Norma and Norman Swiffering the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
I did like when Emma comes in.
Oh, I laughed my ass off after,
Little lower.
After the...
Little lower.
Sorry. After the whole thing, it's like, what's your life expectancy? It's like, oh, okay, so you won't live that long. Go on. Go upstairs, have fun.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna go up and do things with my son. As long as you're gonna die, not too late. I want to keep him.
Exactly.
You can make him hurt and make him come to mommy.
Yeah, and I do love Emma. I think she's awesome.
Oh God, yeah. And I love when she finds Norman's notebook, and she's just like,
oh yeah,
I've seen manga that makes this look like nothing.
Oh yeah, she's thinking of Guro. Most likely. The only thing I can think of that'd be more fucked up than...
I'm sure that someone in our audience can certainly tell us things that are more fucked up than that.
Oh, undoubtedly.
But, Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally saw some guru once. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go far away from that. I have my even I have my limits.
Which are a little less than mine.
True story. And of course they have to mention Manson.
Yes, of course they did. They always do. But we're not going to go too far into that.
Twitch.
Yes.
Twitch.
I know.
I don't know. I do like...
You could be Mrs. Manson as easy as you are Lady Lecter.
Admittedly, Lady Lecter.
Yeah, I know.
Who I am.
Yes. But still, I'm right.
Anywho. I am interested in the story of how Norma got the scar on her leg.
Yeah, that's... Although
I mean,
that
it's
whole
absolutely
thing...
going to be a plot point.
Yes, but they were also just playing the whole MILF factor there.
Oh,
that was
clearly.
Totally MILF factor. That was like, look at this hot older woman. Look at her legs. Look at her body. Which I'm not...
Look at this mom. Isn't she neat?
Wouldn't you like to be discreet?
Eh.
Hide the body between the sheets. Mm-hmm. I went there. But I do have to say, mm-hmm.
Nice legs.
Sad thing, she's probably around my age.
Well,
Norman's supposed to be 17. That's very, very, very easily she's around my age. I mean, she was listening to stuff that I listened to as a teenager when she was in the car. Yeah, when the cops... I did find it funny when the cops show up and they're all like trying to twist her words on her. It's like, I said I hadn't seen him. I didn't mean I'd never seen him. It's like, good going, Norma. And then she pulls the search warrant gambit.
Oh yeah, like you do.
Oh yeah.
I loved how she was immediately making eyes at the deputy in the background.
Hey baby, you know you like what you see. Wiggly,
oh,
wiggly, wiggly.
And she is older than you. I looked it up.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
By like 5 years-ish.
Still in the age range. Anyway.
Yeah, she was making eyes at the deputy from then, and then driving by, and honestly, I just went, well played, Norma.
I fucked the deputy.
Wait, are we in Walking Dead now?
Oh, that would be I fucked the sheriff, and I fucked the deputy.
Yeah, exactly.
I will not have a singing career. Anyway.
Well, the next notes I have are when Norma's getting ready for her pseudo date. Boundaries? What boundaries?
Well, before that was when she accidentally meets up with Deputy Shelby.
No, that's what I was talking about when I said, well played, Norma.
Yeah.
When she played it for a date.
Yeah.
Get the guy off the back, big blue eyes. I don't know why he's being so mean.
You wouldn't know anything about batting your eyes at people, would you?
Of course not.
Yeah, you'd
What kind of person would I be?
Yeah, you'd never be like
Link.
that. Yeah, the Woodchuck Festival. All I'm thinking is apple cider? Hard cider? Woodchuck Festival?
Yeah. I mean, although I do, after this, like, it's not weird. No, not weird at all. But her top was awesome.
Yeah.
With the the corset back thing, very cool. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Very hot. Weird. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's what I said. It's like, what? It's not weird. No.
I haven't even been in the same room with my father nude since I was like a small child. let alone my mother.
Yeah, no.
Ew. That was...
Just no. I did not need to picture your parents naked. No.
But still, I mean, I didn't mind. I have to admit, seeing her in that top was nice, but still.
Oh, no, it was awesome. I love the back with the crisscrossies.
Oh, yeah. But it is weird. Sorry,
yeah,
Norma.
Very, very weird.
Sorry, Norma. Weird.
So I laughed so much when the phone rang. The whore is calling.
Hello, Norma. All right.
Whore calls.
Yeah, the whore calls. That was... I'm just like, as soon as it said the whore, I knew it was Norma.
Same.
I'm just like, oh, Norman's not going to like this.
I love the dead eye stare.
Oh, yeah. I was going to get to that.
Freaking brilliant.
Yeah. Looking at the meat tenderizer. I'm like, he's going to tenderize.
Oh, no. Well, he had it. I was even going before that.
Well, it was mild, but they went more pronounced.
Yeah.
And that was my
thing. Major kudos to the guy who plays Norman.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was just... wow. The dead eye stare, especially when they had him looking at the meat tenderizer.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That was just brilliant. Freddie Highmore. That's the guy who plays Norman. Yeah, Freddie Highmore. He pulled that off brilliantly. And
definitely.
I like the brother. Don't do it again. Yeah, of course he's not going to do it again. Certainly.
Yeah. That wasn't very sneaky.
If you had a sibling and they called your mother that, you would have done the same thing.
Oh yeah.
I know how you are.
Yeah, that would not end well.
No, it wouldn't. Now, if anyone wants to contact us, leave a message, ask a question, say your thoughts on the episode too. You can either A, call and leave us a message at 657-666-1369. Or on Twitter, we're at BatesCast. Or on Facebook, we're at facebook.com/Bates Motel Podcast. Now, what was next?
The point where Norma and the deputy were hanging around, and he was pointing out the fact of all the illegal activity, of how it was a logging place, and yet everyone lived in $1 million homes and were driving European cars.
Yeah.
which I immediately went back and I was like, which is exactly what I was thinking when the crying guy at the strip club pulled out the wad of hundreds.
I like the eye for an eye thing, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, it'll be taken care of.
It'll be taken care of. Eye for an eye and all that. But that made me think back to Walking Dead also.
Literally.
Yeah. Eye for a hand. What? Anyway. And then Norma finding Norman all beaten to shit.
Yeah. Actually, well, and then the next was Emma texting him. I was like, so how'd you get out of the house this time without falling on his ass?
Yeah, he may have just fell on his ass again. Or he just went down. Since she didn't know that he was going somewhere, she wouldn't be on guard the same either.
Possibly.
I did love Emma's reaction when he got there. What happened? Fell down the stairs. Okay, you don't
I fell down some stairs.
I fell down the big stairs in front of the house.
I thought Fight Club. I fell down some stairs.
I just liked her reaction was perfect. Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I don't care what happened.
No, okay, you don't have to tell me. And her reaction when he just made me think of you. A 17-year-old boy using the word peculiar. Now that's peculiar.
Actually, my first thought was, I used peculiar.
Yes, but she was saying a boy. If you read her blog, that line actually makes a lot more sense. In her blog, she actually talks about how she was going to have to go kiss him.
Yeah.
And how guys normally aren't as smart and as mature as girls at that age.
Yeah.
Probably why girls around that age go after older men. Anyway.
I love the whole thing with looking up the Japanese story and going to see if the place was real. I was just, best first date ever.
Oh yeah. Well, she kisses him first.
Oh yeah.
And that's supposed to be her first kiss. It says it in her blog.
Go her.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Let's go check out if people got raped and murdered. Want to go on a date? Oh, maybe she is the perfect woman for Norman.
Yeah.
And then they find weed.
All of them. I was more like, that sounds awesome. Wow. What does this say about me?
That you earn your name well.
Yeah.
I also thought that the orange VW Bug was a little stereotypical for a girl that's supposed to be like her.
Yeah.
Just personality-wise, it was a little stereotypical. Actually, the guy who put together my first website owned an orange VW Bug.
Huh. And the next part was the poor goddamn brother just looking at all the pictures of just Norma and Norman.
Well, before that was the great line, "Don't even breathe." Oh, sorry.
No, that happened after.
Well, I get back and forth sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, the brother looking at all the pictures, that was like, ow. And then him blackmailing Norma.
Yeah, what life with Sam was really like. Which you know is going to be a future plot point.
Yeah. And just keep the music down.
Yeah. But yeah, then the last part was it was the date. And then let's find the dead bodies. Oh shit. Pot farm.
Yeah.
Yay, let's outrun the guys with guns with a girl who can't breathe.
Don't even breathe. Sorry. Oops. Politically incorrect much.
There was, I give her, there was actually decent tension in the chase.
Oh yeah. Volume.
Sorry.
It's all good.
No, there was decent tension in the chase.
Oh yeah, especially with her. If it had just been Norman, it wouldn't have really been the way it was.
No, exactly.
I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, that was good. And then when Norma's driving through town.
Holy shit, who's the dude who was on fire?
Whoever caught the other dude's warehouse on fire, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that would be my guess. But
An eye for an eye.
yeah.
I guess that guy was a real flamer.
Oh.
Yeah, I went there.
Tisk.
Yeah, I went there.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously that's what it was, but I still was just looking at my eyebrows or went up. I was like, all right then.
Well, when you mess with drug people.
Oh, yeah.
Normally
Well, because you know finding the whole pop farm thing is going to come back to haunt them.
Oh, yeah. Norma or Norman's gonna kill someone over that one.
Drug cartels don't screw around with that shit.
Just hopefully they didn't see them very well.
Yeah, because if they just like, shit, how many teenage girls with oxygen masks are there?
She does. It's not a mask.
No, I know. I know. I was being facetious.
Well, it's small enough that they might not notice it.
Oh, I know. I was making a joke.
Oh, I know.
Anywho.
But no, yeah, they do have to worry about that. That's oh no. Did that really just happen? Uh-oh.
Yeah. I did like her face. It was definitely a shit just got real sort of.
Oh yeah. Crap. I've heard about them, but I've never seen it. That was when it's like, let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's like, I just killed one of these guys.
What she wears, I do believe, is called a cannula. I looked it up. They have a pediatric. Yeah, CANNULA. S. Yeah. Yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and look it up. I mean, might as well. We're going to be talking about it more, probably.
Yeah. I hope, because I think she's an awesome character.
Yeah, I don't want him to kill her too soon.
Yeah.
I want him to lose his virginity first.
Boy.
Then it probably won't be him who does it. Leper whore! Sorry, I went Sam Kinison.
Oh, I want my records back. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I think we're getting near the end here.
Well, I mean, the only thing we have left is the trailer for next week.
Yeah, well, we just have to see what happens on that.
Yeah, what I really like is the fact that the trailers really don't give a lot away about what's actually going to happen.
Which is good, because some of them, other shows, I won't name names, sometimes give away too much.
Agreed. I don't want to know the major plot points.
No.
And this one definitely keeps you guessing. At least to a good point.
Oh, yeah. It's, what's going to happen? Though this episode didn't catch my attention as much as the episode beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely had points where I was very drawn in, but it also had points where, okay. Slight dragging.
Slight. Very slight. It just had, I think it was the pacing. I don't think it was the content, I think it was the pacing.
I agree. I mean, I think in some parts, how they spaced it out going between the plot, the main running plot, and the brother, and all that.
Yeah.
I think occasionally it seemed like the switches made the momentum screech to a halt occasionally.
On that, I would definitely agree.
Where you were starting to get really enthralled with the plot point, and then all of a sudden, holy shit, you're somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then it's, okay, what's going on with Norma and the other son? And, wait, okay, we're back to Norma and the girl.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably something that they're going to fit, that they're probably...
It's the early part of the first season of a show.
Exactly, that's my point. I think that's something that is going to...
Voice down.
I think that's something that they're going to...
Voice down.
I was.
Okay.
I think that's something that they're definitely going to fix as the episodes go on.
Oh yeah, I agree. Completely.
It's sort of like it's a show getting its legs.
Oh, that I agree completely. Completely. I mean, because we've watched a lot of shows in the past together. We've watched a lot of shows separately. Between the two of us, we are one giant encyclopedia of pop culture. I don't know what that says about our lives, but it is the case. And I can say that the first season of any show,
yeah,
go back to something like Star Trek The Next Generation. You watch that first season, and there's a lot of back and forth. And I mean, or take other shows we watch like Shameless. Just for an example, it's still pretty much any show is going to have that in its first season.
Yeah, it's trying to get its groove and figure out what parts work and what parts don't.
How Norman got his groove back?
Oh. You know, I was really trying to avoid that.
Yeah. Well,
I could not, I was, as soon as I knew it was the word I needed to use, but I knew you were going to make that joke.
Yeah, you do know me well.
That would be the understatement of the century.
Yes. You know me well is like saying I know my own foot. Hello, foot. How are you doing?
But no, I definitely think it's trying to find what parts work and what parts don't. And I think it all works. I just think they need to work on
pacing,
the flow. Yeah, the pacing. And how they fit the scenes together. Because so far, I haven't seen anything that I outright say that doesn't work.
I agree.
Except the only thing I can say is how they order the scenes, and because it throws off the pacing of the show, and how in depth your mind gets when
how engrossed you become.
Exactly.
I would agree. It does have those problematic points. Yeah.
Somewhat disjointed, and I think once they fix that, the actors are very good. Okay. Norma and Norman especially.
Yeah.
And they would have to be. Emma is very well done.
Yes.
You also, I think one of the things I really like is there's a possibility of outside villains, but there's, especially with how they're constructing this town, there's no way to know who is going to be what in the end.
Oh, yeah.
And I like having those questions, assuming at some point there is payoff.
Yeah. You always want to have a little payoff to your motion.
Yes.
Yeah, the sheriff's name is Romero.
Of course it is.
Sheriff Romero.
Wow.
I have to wonder if that's a little homage to George A. Romero. Most likely.
Oh, it has to be. And I do kind of like it. I'm actually, I'll have to look up, see what other character names they have, because it does seem like the kind of place to have homages.
I'm just surprised it wasn't like Sheriff Alfred Romero instead of Alex.
Yeah, I think that would be
a little far.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Honestly, like the last name is good. I think if they did that, I think I would have been like, really, guys?
It's just they give an homage to George Romero, but not Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be one.
In the future, maybe, if there's a second season.
Well, I doubt we've met every character that's going to be in this series.
I'm looking at the IMDb page.
Oh. Well, fine then. Be logical.
I will. Thank you very much.
Well,
Thank you for
I'm
permission.
saying I wasn't only saying name-wise. I was saying, they're definitely going to be. There has to be at least a Hitchcock reference or two here and there.
Probably ones I'm not catching from, like, movies.
That would be my guess. And I'm honestly, I haven't watched a lot of Hitchcock in a while, so I should probably brush up.
Yeah, I'm figuring probably if they get a second season, between season 1 and 2, I'm going to do a Hitchcock marathon at some point. We might do that to just add a little while people are waiting.
Yeah. But I think that's all I got.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I thought it was a great episode. I thought the pacing was a little off, but...
But I ended the episode looking forward to the next one. And with a show that's just getting its legs, that's really all I need.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I agree completely. So, well, for this time, I guess that's all. So, good night, everybody.
Sleep tight.
Watch out for the psychos.
Enjoy your stay.
Tune in next week for another episode of the Bates Motel podcast. Also, thank you to TechnoAxe for the intro and outro music. You can find his stuff at facebook.com/TechnoAxe. This show has been brought to you by hellasfull.net, where horror never dies.